Hey guys, today's a little bit noisy around here, so you might hear some background noise a little bit, but it's getting a little bit noisy anyway with the harmonicas today. And I'm going to show you a little bit about harmonicas. I know some of you guys might not be interested in this. Some of you might be interested in it. I'm not sure. You're going to learn something today about harmonicas that a lot of you probably don't even know. A lot of people are under this idea that harmonicas are a dime a dozen. They're all the same. They're all tuned the same. One harmonica is just like another harmonica. Nothing could be further from the truth. And they're so much different than a lot of other instruments out there because they all have different tunings and they all have different keys. Now, tunings is one thing. They have something called patty tuning, and they have a lot of other different tunings also. But they also have a lot of different keys. And by different keys, I mean like this here. I'll show you. This here is called a Piedmont Blues. It's actually a very cheap set here. And it's not a very good set. Some might think that it is because there's a whole bunch of them. You know, oh, he's a professional and stuff like that. And I do have a lot of professional sets too. And there they are. And it goes from A, B, C, D, E, F, all the way up to G. Okay, and it has this beautiful case here. Now, this here is a cheap set, and I'll play you a little bit off some of each one of these things so you can get an idea what if you want to invest in something like this, what it's like. And harmonicas are very fun to learn. And if you go to harmonica.com, you can learn on there for about $200. And the guy's really, really good, and it's easy to learn off of him. And you can ask questions too. Okay, harmonica.com is a very good site, and they also have play-alongs, so you can jam like you would with a band or whatever. It tells you the notes and all that stuff. And once you learn, it's actually pretty easy. And as you keep playing those songs over and over again, you get better, and you learn. And it really doesn't take that much. And a lot of people think, "Oh man, that's really hard." You know, I picked up one song, "The Piano Man." Probably took me like about 10 minutes to learn how to play it. Because of the way that this guy taught me, and you know, it's relatively easy. Now this here is a C, and this is on a cheaper harmonica. It's like, now, like I said, that's a cheap harmonica. Okay, it's not going to have a really great sound to it. It's great to practice on. This is probably a great set to practice on. Would I recommend it to people? No. It's not. It's kind of one of the crappiest Honer sets you can get. It doesn't really have a sweet sound to it. A good harmonica should have a very sweet sound to it. Now this here, harmonica here, it's called the Kong Sheng. Okay, it's actually a Chinese harmonica, and you would think, oh, Chinese got to be really cheap. Actually, the Chinese make a lot of the Honers. Some of the Honers are made in Germany. The better Honers are made in Germany. The cheaper ones are made in China. Okay, so, and this Kong Sheng is a Chinese harmonica. It's not a Honer. It's called the Bender's harp. Okay, and this is in the note of C. And this one here is actually very, very good. It has a beautiful sound quality to it. I'll play it. Right. You know, it has like a nice tuning to it. The key is sharp. You can play it, you know, you can play like get that down deep blues in it. You can get that type of sound to it. It's loud. And compared to the Piedmont Blues, the Piedmont Blues is great for playing in the house where there's a lot of people in the house. You don't want them to really hear it because it doesn't play loud. It doesn't have that loud quality to it. And this harp here is very, very good. I like the Kong Sheng. It's actually one of my favorites. Let me put that one back there. Now, here's another Kong Sheng. It's also a bender's harp. You can bend the notes a little bit on it. And I'm gonna play this in and you'll hear it has a sweeter tuning to it, and it sounds a lot different. See, it has something different about it. It has that patty tuning. I like it, but it's not for playing like the blues. It doesn't do it for me, you know. It just doesn't have the nice sound. I have this here. This is Tremolo, okay? It's really different. I don't play this one. This isn't something that I play. I don't like it. I don't like the tremolo. I collect them, but I don't like them. I could probably play a couple small tunes on it. Now here's a cheap, what's called Kui Mai. It's a Chinese. It's got a really crappy sound to it. It's okay. It's great practice harmonica. It's not something I'd write home about, you know. It's all right. I'm gonna skip by a lot of the other garbage harmonicas. I'm gonna get into something called the Silver Star. Now this is a Hohner. Okay, it's a Hohner International called the Silver Star. It's not a great harmonica. It's one of their cheaper brands. I mean, one of the cheaper harmonicas. It's just not, and this is a C. It's harder to play. It doesn't have a good sound quality to it. And also, I mean, I'm just blowing out a tune real quick. Now here's, this is a harmonica that some store started, and they got Hohner to make them a harmonica with their name on it. It says Gowing Brothers Ltd. And somehow Hohner got stuck with them, and they sold it off. They put it on eBay, and I managed to get one. And they're actually they come in a beautiful wooden box. And I'll show you the box that it comes in. And it says Gowing Brothers. It comes with this wooden box with the glass. And I like it. It's a really decent harmonica. Got a nice sound. And it's actually a marine band, okay? And this I'll show you the sound on this. The only problem with this is your beard, if you have a beard, gets caught in it. That's one of the complaints about this for people that have beards. But this harmonica, the Marine Band, is excellent. I love this harmonica. It's one of my favorites, along with the Kong Sheng. Now this one here is an Easttop. Easttop are actually a brand that's competing pretty hard with Hohner, because I think their harmonicas are pretty well made, and they have a nice sound to them. Has a really nice I won't say tinny sound, but it has that blues, folksy sound to it, and that's in a C, Easttop. Okay, that's what you're looking for. You can get these on Lazada. You can get them on Temu also. They're very common, and they're nice. I've got some chromatic harmonicas here, like these ones here. This one here is in the tune of C. I'm not sure if this is, I have one of them that needs to be cleaned really bad, and I haven't cleaned it yet. Yeah, this is the one, I think. Wait. Now, you can see the sound difference on it, but this has a button you can press. And these here, I haven't learned on these yet. And this is something I'm gonna have to learn. It's a whole different lesson from regular harmonicas. And it's, let me show you. So you press the button here, it changes it. And this one does need to be cleaned. This is the one that needs to be cleaned. It sounds it's kind of bad. It's 100 years old. That one is. This one here is a really, really beautiful harmonica. It's a Chromatic by Hohner. Some of these are 100 years old. You know, they're beautiful harmonicas. You know, trying to play the same tune so you guys can get a rough idea. Yeah. You know, it has a really nicer tone. They're a little bit bigger than most harmonicas. Okay, so that's the difference with those. I have another one here too. This one here. This is actually one of my favorites. Look at the face on that. It's really got a beautiful face on it. The back is the same. The design on it is incredible. This one here is probably about 100 years old or more. And it's one of my favorites. And again, that's a chromatic. They call it a Harmonica on here. Chromatic harmonica. And real nice. This is in the key of G. Okay? So it's going to sound a little bit different. And that has a very, very old box. So look at that box. You can see it. It's probably my guess is 100 years old or more. I'm not sure when that one came out. Hohner's been around for a long time. A lot of people don't realize that harmonicas are actually disposable. They're meant to be disposable. The next one I have is called the Opera. Now this one here, see it? It says Opera on it. It's kind of cool. Nice tin box. I have a later version of it too, right here. So I got this one here. And this is the older version of it, okay? And this one's it's a beauty, but it's a different type of harmonica than the normal ones. It's got holes in the top. It's a little bit airier different sound to it, different sound quality. That's a C. It's not one of my favorite harmonicas. I'm into the regular ones. Now this one here, this is another marine band. And this is a regular marine band, it says marine band on it, unlike the other one, but it plays the same as the other one. So it's got that nice sound. Marine band's a good quality harmonica. They last a long time. Then I got the Easttop. Easttop's good. Some of them are good, some of them are low quality, but this one's not too bad, I don't think. It's a nice clean harmonica, well made. They do have cheaper ones like Hohner too though, but this one here is not bad. The best sound you're gonna get is gonna be from, now here's something here. This is a cheaper harmonica. It's put up by a company called Earrin. See, it sucks. It's a Chinese made one. It's not even fit to play for a kid really. I'm not gonna go through these ones because they're all basically the same. I do have this one here. It's called the Echo. Echo's old. I'm not sure how old this one. I would guess it's probably 60, 70 years old or so, but it's got a beautiful sound to it. You know, for one that's like 60, 70 years old, it plays pretty good. You know, for you guys that are looking to start a harmonica collection, you can buy older ones. And this is what I do, is I service them, I clean them. I take them apart and I have a sonic cleaner with water and soap in there. And this is called a Blue Danube, and this is an A. It's got, you know, got that bluesy tone because A, C, and G are all the blues tones, blues songs you'd want to play on it. Next one I got up is another Echo. This one's a little bit different. These are bell metal reeds. It's got two different sides to it. Okay. I don't know that much about this one. I know this is, let's see, this is a G. It plays nice, but it's not something you'd want to play the blues on. You know, it's a different type of harmonica. I'm not really sure what this one is, what type it is. It's got, you can play both sides. You know, it's kind of cool. There's not too many harmonicas nowadays that have that, where you can play both sides. And I got some really old, this is pretty much a junk one. Right. Doesn't have the ups, you can't tell which side's up or down. Now, for a cheap, junky harmonica, somebody put the time and effort to make that play well. That actually plays pretty well for a harmonica. And now I got these other ones here. I'm not gonna play through the junk ones. I have one called the Ace. Soul Man, that comes out as a set. Soul Man, this one here is, let me see what key it's in, see if it's worth playing. Let's see. It's a different key. I'm not sure what key that is. It doesn't say. That's Soul Man. They sell sets, complete sets. Soul Man is for beginners. They play well. They're not loud. This is an Easttop. Okay, it's an Easttop. It's a little bit different. And these are meant to be given out as a gift. Okay? But for what they charge for these, and I think they're about 500 pesos or 600 pesos online on Lazada or Temu, and they play very well. And that's you know, I like, this is one of my favorite harmonicas. It is, because it's a good practice harmonica and it's cheap. I have another one, Future Star. It's another junk one. It doesn't play very well. We got another one called B. It's crappy. This is a Suzuki here. It's called a Folk Master. Okay, Folk Master, and it doesn't play bad. It's not one of my favorites or anything like that, but okay, that's the Folk Master. Not bad. It's kind of a little rough around the edges. I'm not going to play these upper ones. These ones here are sets that I have. Complete sets. They're older sets. The Huang, Huang sets. And these ones here are put out by Johnson Harmonicas. They're okay. I like the Huang ones. They have a nice sound. The Johnson has a nice sound. Great to learn on. And I also have these sets up here. I keep these in the cases. Okay, and this video is going to be a little bit longer because we have to show a lot of stuff here. I'm going to show you. That's a good set to get. It's A, C, and G. Okay, and the C, and this is an Easttop. Beautiful sound, great harmonica. You know, and like I said, I'm playing the same song so you guys can get a rough feel of it. And I'll play a little bit on a G here too. And you do the train on here and all kinds of junk on here. Plays well. I like them because your lips slide on the metal on these ones really well, and that's important when you play a harmonica. Okay, so next one is the set here, and this set here is very similar to the Piedmont Blues set. It doesn't play really well. I'll play something on here. It's called the Hoodoo Blues set. You know, it's kind of a quieter set. It's not a set that you'd want to play professionally, let me tell you, because the notes kind of lag a little bit in this one. They just don't play well. I bought the set thinking it'd be okay. It's okay to practice on. That's great. Cute little set, but I don't like it. Next one would be this set here. This is the Easttop set. This set's a fairly nice set. And that has flats in there. It has regular. There's A, then I think it's A high, B. I'm not sure what it shows. 2 B's. I don't know that much about the notes. I know how to play because you play by the numbers on there, but I don't know that much about the notes. But it goes all the way. Is 2 A's, 2 B's, a C, 2 D's, 2 E's, 2 F's, and a G. Now this one here, it plays very well. I'm gonna grab this one here and you can hear it. And it sounds nice. And then you can grab a G out of there and jam, You've got a really nice G with this set, and I love this whole set. And that's the Easttop set. The whole set plays really, really well. If you take care of your harmonicas, and you have a lot of them, they tend to last long because you're not playing on the same harmonica. I like to switch, and I play on those. And I have more over here too. I'm not going to do much on those because those are the ones we did a little bit on. They're just different colors and stuff like that. And I've got the Chromatic harmonica. This one here. This is the Easttop. I got this as a gift. It's an Easttop 4Runner. And has a really, really nice sound to it. Right. There we go. And again, you can do this. That's the stuff you got to learn if you switch to these, and it makes it a lot harder from what I understand. So I haven't learned these ones yet. You can play it like a regular harmonica, but you won't be playing this. Okay, so that's the difference. I have more in here. Most of them are all the lower quality ones, but I like to collect them. It's something I really enjoy doing. If you're gonna get into it, you might want to invest about $100 or $200. You can get a nice, really nice Easttop set, and don't look for the cheaper ones. Look for the more expensive ones. Okay, and I got this on eBay. Okay, you can also get them on Lazada. I think you can get Lazada and Temu have whole sets on there too. You're better to pay more than to pay less. Just because you see a whole set on there like this here, and it might be a used set or something, you have to clean them too. You have to clean them. You have to wipe them. I sonify them to clean them. They're kind of fun. They're enjoyable, and you can play along with your favorite music. If you know some harmonica song or something like that you enjoy, you can kick out that. You can play Amazing Grace. All those things are pretty easily learned. To learn the Piano Man took me about 10 minutes. Okay, I got some other songs I can play. I can play Louie Louie, and there's a lot of those songs are easy and they're very easy to learn. Some of the harder riffs I'm learning still, and I'm just like I like collecting them. I get a kick out of collecting them. Maybe some of you guys might want to collect them too. You just go on eBay. You pay a little bit for shipping, of course, because but you can get older sets. I started out. I got 66 harmonicas, I think it was, for about $100. I had them shipped to me. They're all the ones up top here, actually, and a lot of these other ones. And I still got some coming through the mail. And it cost about $35 for shipping. And I got a lot of good harmonicas out of there, which I was really happy about. Actually, I got a Chromatica out of it. It's probably worth about $100, and it's really nice. But anyway, guys, I just want to show you that, show you a little bit about, you know, what I do here in the Philippines when I'm not doing videos and stuff like that. Anyway, guys, God bless. Take care. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. If you got any questions, just throw it down in the comments, and I'll try to get to them. God bless, guys. Take care.